In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the best 3 decks right now in Clash Royale that have absolutely 0 legendary cards. Getting straight into deck number 1 today, guys. As you can see, it is a Royal Giant deck here with the Mini Pekka, with the Dark Prince, and Mega Minion for some air support. You also have the Skeleton Army in here that's going to help you guys out a ton on defense. With the Electro Spirit, with the Barbell, and Fireball, you can actually make a lot happen. And if you get super far behind on tower damage, but you can defend, all you got to do is Fireball Cycle. It's an easy dub. And with this type of deck, you can defend with just 3 or 4 Elixir, which makes it super strong, because if you have a lot of push, you can kind of overcommit sometimes and not really pay the price too much on it. So it's a very strong deck in Clash Royale. We're gonna get straight into game number 1, and as we are, I want to remind you guys to chuck in code Diddy if you would like to support the channel. That is one of the best ways you can do it. And also, obviously, if you're new here, you're enjoying the decks, you're enjoying the content recently, definitely make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future uploads, guys. We upload Clash Royale content daily here on the channel, and the support's been unreal, so I really do thank you guys for that. We've had a record month in terms of views, stuff like that, so I really appreciate all the support, obviously. And if you're coming in, you're new here, like I said, subscribe down below, guys. Enjoy the ride. Let's go ahead and Electro Spirit this Mega Minion coming in. As you can see, we have plenty of Elixir to work with right now, and we're gonna go ahead and RG this, boys, because he's gonna RG the back. Now this is actually huge for us, because unless he goes with a Skeleton Army or something, I mean, this is not gonna be the best thing in the world for us. We can go ahead and rely on that Mega Minion to really put in a lot of numbers on this enemy RG here. Our RG is by the way, getting a bunch of shots off here, and we can go with an early Mini Pekka. Now, something big that this RG deck has is that it does not have any sort of problems with other RG decks here, because we have the Mini Pekka. That is going to be an absolutely essential way of dealing with the RG. Obviously, you do have the Skeleton Army, which you can deal with Royal Giants with, but you got to be careful, guys, because if you throw down that Skeleton Army and he places a Mother Witch, it ain't gonna be good for you. That's gonna be real bad. Obviously, there's ways to deal with it, but you just have to make sure you have enough Elixir and stuff like that. So we're gonna go ahead and Barbell this Dark Prince. Easy defense here, gonna be awesome stuff for us. We can Electro Spirit just to make sure that gets no shots off, but we pretty much know this guy's deck. Now, we can safely assume, obviously, that he probably has a Fisherman, and there it is. Now, I don't know why he would go with a Fisherman here, but because that would honestly, if we were to have RG'd the bridge there, that would have just pulled it in, and that would have been really, really good for us. Now, we did go with the Dark Prince in the back, so we don't have enough Elixir to do that, but we can relax, we can vibe, and we can go for a Skeleton Army and a Mini Pekka here. So he does manage to get the Mother Witch down. Very good play on the opponent's part, guys, and this is why I said you got to be careful. Hopefully this Barbarian gets targeted. Nice, the Barbarian should be able to hold up, and we are actually going to get a little bit of a counter push here. No, we will not. The Mother Witch stays alive. She's an absolute mad one, dude. Let's give it going here, though. The counter push is real. Mini Pekka should be able to deal with this Dark Prince with the Mega Minion, and we can honestly maybe go, okay, no, I was gonna say maybe we RG a 0. The Mega Minion gets a big hit, though, and that's gonna be a lot of damage going through, guys, so we gotta be careful. Next time we see a Royal Giant at the bridge, we just gotta assume that he's going to go with that that Mother Witch behind it, obviously, for many reasons. Main reason being is obviously we have the Skeleton Army, which you really doesn't like to see. So we got a Fisherman down, we got all sorts of stuff. Now the Fisherman's gonna be pretty well played, but the Fireball here is gonna provide so much value. The Mega Minion gets hit, the magic, what am I saying? No, the Mother Witch gets taken down, dude. Mother Witch is out of here right now. We can go ahead and go for this. We're gonna get ready to go and just keep cycling, obviously, to our Mini Pekka. We really gotta make sure we can defend this Royal Giant that's about to be coming our way. So we got a Dark Prince moving up, we're gonna Mega Minion, we're gonna go ahead and a Barbarian Barrel, and now we can honestly spell cycle if we really would like to. So he goes with a Mother Witch over there, which is quite an interesting play. Let's go ahead and Fireball this Fisherman. The RG might come down here left lane, but no, not looking like it's going to here. Well, let's go ahead and go with this. Let's go ahead and go with the Dark Prince. Boom, Dark Prince is down. Obviously, that Dark Prince play was not the best, but we are all good and ready to go here, guys. So we're going to go ahead and Skeleton Army. We're going to go to Barbell, and all we need is a Fireball, dude. What a good match for game number 1. This deck crushing with absolutely 0 legendary cards. We didn't even need the Mother Witch. We absolutely crushed there for game number 1. Spread some love, dude, and that is a great way to start today's video. So yeah, we'll go through couple more ways you guys can use this deck, but overall it's a very strong deck in Clash Royale. Now, you might not have some cards in this deck. If you don't have a high level, let's say Electro Spirit, then obviously, since it's a common card, I would just play with the Electro Spirit and then grind that level up. If perhaps though you don't have a high level Barbarian Barrel or Skeleton Army or Dark Prince, you really have to grind those up, and I would obviously use the substitution in place. So for the Skeleton Army, you can use guards, you can use Goblin Gang. It's not going to be as effective, but the Skeleton Army here can be the best option, I would say. Now, the Mega Minion's a really good heavy hitter in the air, So if you have a high level mini pekka and mega minion and fireball, this deck is for you. RG, like I said, it's a common card, so you should be all set there. And the Dark Prince, guys, one of the most essential cards on defense right now because it can tank. And the unique thing about this deck that a lot of decks cannot mess with is the double tankage. As you can see in that last match, he had Dark Prince and Goblin Brawler, but since Goblin Brawler is not like the mini pekka, it does not shred RG as fast, as efficiently as this mini pekka here, giving you the upper hand in those type of matchups. And hey, if they have Electro Giant, if they have some sort of other tank like a Golem, the mini pekka always gets that great value and can put in a lot of work against those tanks. So huge deck here. Definitely make sure to try this one out. Getting into deck number 2 today, guys, as you can see, it is a giant balloon skeleton army deck, and obviously I am not a big fan of the minion horde, but when you have them in this deck, it actually all works pretty well together. The biggest thing I have to say about this deck, guys, is you gotta hide your freeze spell. If they don't know you have a freeze, then you can apply then you can honestly catch a lot of people off guard and literally destroy their towers. All it takes is one good freeze for you to win this game. Now, the big important thing about this deck is you obviously have to play kind of like a Lava Hound player in terms of you need to ignore a lot of things sometimes. If they're playing something you really cannot answer, then you got to be careful and you got to keep that in mind. So we're going to go ahead and giant the back. We're seeing archers. Is this an Expo matchup? That would honestly not be the best, because he's gonna have a fast cycle, and that's gonna be really rough. But I mean, the hidden Tesla comes down really early here. We're gonna assume that he's got rocket, or let's just hope he has rocket here. Let's go ahead and go minions out on the side. We'll let that one archer connect, and then we wait. So the Electro Spirit does come down. That's honestly good for us. The minions are going to target that knight. Can the giant kill the hidden Tesla? It looking like it will. Does he get another Tesla down now? That is the question. So he goes with that. We're going to go ahead and go with an arrows. And honestly, we could have froze here, but we're going to just leave it and take our one shot. So a lot of people would have frozen there, but we're going to save our freeze for a really big element of surprise against him. And hopefully we can make something happen. So we just went with the fireball. So I think honestly what we might do is go giant minion horde at the bridge. I think that's what we go for here. Let's do it. Let's just do it opposite lane. Let's really... Dude, he just went with an Electro Spirit as well. He's really going to have to cycle on this one, guys. And we could... Okay, he's back to the fireball already. Pretty bad play, honestly. Well, minions, we'll put some pressure on, but that was not the best play, dude. Because obviously he's not going to lose too much towers HP. He can really afford that damage over there on the right. So let's go ahead and skeleton army this. This is going to be bad. This is going to be bad. He logs. Let's go ahead and skeletons once again. We'll go ahead and arrows, archers. We hit some skeletons. That's big, actually. That's going to save us a lot of HP on our tower. So it's looking bad. Obviously, we overcommitted in 1x elixir here, but he does not know we have the freeze spell. So at least we got one thing going for us, right? We're going to have to build up a really big push in the left lane here. Assuming he does not know what our deck is, then we should be in decent shape. This is going to be a little bit rough, though. This is going to be a little bit rough. Let's go ahead and giant this. The giant's going to walk up. If he goes with any sort of Expo here, we're actually going to be in bad shape because we don't have anything to tank for it. Now we do. Let's go ahead and skeleton army this. Skeleton army should tank just in time. Beautiful, beautiful job there. We can go ahead and go for even more minions. We'll go for a minion horde in the back. We're going to go for a double giant push. The minion horde's coming through. He's certainly going to need to fireball that. The fireball does come out. Let's go ahead and place some more minions. We have double giant walking up right now. And if we go for a naked balloon here, this is going to be able to take this man's tower. Let's go, giants. Let's go. The balloon's moving up. All we're going to need is either arrows or a freeze spell. And there is going to be absolutely nothing this guy can do. We probably should have frozen, but it's not going to matter here. With a giant and balloon on top of that tower, guys, all we have to do is freeze. We're gonna go ahead and say thanks. The freeze spell comes out. He had no idea, and that is gonna be it for this game. What an awesome match. Obviously, we did not play it perfect. We did let him connect on that tower, and he is extremely salty, so we're just gonna put some salt in the wound there with a thanks and call it a GG. So game number 2, dude, it's an absolute banger of the match. We played it exactly how we wanted to, and obviously that is the goal, and that takes a lot of fun, and it's pretty toxic. So this has been deck number 2, guys. As you can see, I mean, it's got everything you need. It's definitely one of those decks where you gotta be a little risky with it, but we did just beat Expo. Even though we had a bunch of hidden Teslas, if you save that freeze spell, there's nothing they can do, especially if they don't know it's there, guys. It's an extremely strong deck right now, and I'm not getting a lot of love, so we're here to showcase it today. It's a very fun deck. The third and final deck today, guys, is a Valkyrie Hoggarter deck with the hidden Tesla in here. You also have the Dark Goblin to apply a little bit of bait pressure. The Snowball instead of a log. If you have a log, I would use the log, but I mean, if you don't have it, Snowball works too. You also have the Snowball here to deal with things like Inferno Dragons, and you can obviously knock away those Skarmies with that Snowball. The Electro Spirit's awesome on defense, and the 1-unit Skeletons provide a super fast cycle. So the Valkyrie, the Tesla, going to make this deck really what it is. So if you have high-level cards in that sense, definitely keep them in and try this deck out. Let's get into into it. Match number 3, game number 3. Good luck. Let's see what this guy's got in store. So we're feeling good today, guys. We're actually gaming out here. We are absolutely crushing. This guy's got 6 wins. I think that's a little bit more than I have. Let's go ahead and go for a rocket here. We're probably looking at a golem matchup, which is honestly not terrible, but it's not the best either. We'll go ahead and go for an Electro Spirit here, and let's go for a Valkyrie, guys. So the Electro Spirit there, putting in a ton of value. The Valkyrie's placed a little bit crazy, so sadly the other tower does not help, but the barbs will be taken care of nonetheless, and we actually do have a pretty big damage lead here because we got that rocket value, of course, so we're looking good. We'll see what this guy's got in store. If it is Golem, Night Witch, E-barbs, I'm going to be pretty upset because that's going to be a trash type of matchup, dude. But the Dark Goblin and Hog Rider are coming down right here. Honestly, probably gonna see a Skarmy. No, the Lumberjack, this is actually really bad. He's got Golem beat down. We're gonna need to get this Tesla a bunch of value here, and if he goes with a Night Witch behind the Golem, I'm gonna be pooping my pants. It's gonna be very nerve-wracking, guys. I don't know if we necessarily have all of the answers that we would like. The Mega Minion will need to go down. This Valkyrie is tanking to save as much Tesla HP as possible, but that Golem actually being raged is going to cost us a lot of tower damage, assuming this Golem gets to our tower. It's looking like it actually won't. So we are alive and well. Now, he does go with a Bomber, which is pretty interesting because I think this Bomber is going to die to our tower. So we're just going to Hog Rider this. I'm assuming he has to have bats or something, right? No, the Elite Barbs, they do come out. That is really interesting to me. Okay, let's go ahead and go for... Let's just go for a... Electro Spirits. Let's go for a Snowball. Let's go for some Skeletons. Shoot. We let one get on our tower. No, game. Shoot. Okay, we get the drop glitch. That's really unfortunate. Wow. We get the drop glitch, and it actually costs us the lead there. Probably going to see a Lumberjack here, but these Skeletons are going to tear apart this Golem. That was a very confusingly bad Golem, but, I mean, I'm happy he did that. I am certainly happy he did that. So we're actually going to go for a tower take here, guys. We're going to do it. Let's go Hog Rider. Let's go Rocket. This should take the tower down, assuming he goes with a Lumberjack. There it is. That is a beautiful play right there, guys. Going to cost him even more Elixir, and the Hog Rider will take that tower down pretty much. We can snowball that as needed now. Let's go ahead, and he doesn't even have Golem and Cycle, guys, by the way. So let's go ahead and Valkyrie this. Let's get ready to go here with a Tesla. Let's go with a bit of an Electro Spirit. We should have snowballed here probably, because that Tesla's going to get beaten up, dude. But we do have answers right now, which is good. So let's go ahead and Dark Goblin this. We're going to see a Golem at the bridge for sure. Dark Goblin's there, but it's going to take the tower, which is nice for Austin with 27 seconds left. How is he going to deal with this, guys? We're going to go ahead and Valkyrie over here. The Bomber will get taken down. That's going to be a beautiful Valkyrie kill. Let's go ahead and Tesla over here. He's probably going to go with E-barbs at some point. We're going to need to go ahead and go with an Electro Spirit, push this Golem over, but it's not going to be enough now. We're going to need to go ahead and go for a really quick cycle here to another Valkyrie with 9 seconds left. Is this Golem going to take our tower? It's looking like it might, dude. With 5 seconds left, can we hold on? Does he have any spells? He does. And is it enough? It's barely going to be enough. Wow. What a play. He does get the tower, and that is honestly super lucky on his end, guys. We have a bunch of stuff moving up right now. The Hog Rider, the Dark Goblin, it's not going to be really anything too crazy, and because of that play, because of the Golem not getting pulled over by our hidden Tesla, we are actually in a pretty rough spot here. Let's go ahead and Valkyrie this, though. Let's go ahead and go for a Tesla. I really want to get another Hog Rider prediction rocket down. Really want to. Let's do it now. Let's do it now. Let's go with the Hog Rider. Let's go with the Rocket. This should be big damage. This should be big damage. The Lumberjack comes down, guys. Only gets one swing on our Hog Rider, and we're going to start taking that tower down right now. That is a ton of damage. Oh, yo, we're going to snowball the Night Witch out in front of the Golem here. Let's go ahead and get this stuff down now. We're going to go ahead and Electro Spirit. We're going to go ahead and Skeletons. We got to really try and take this stuff down as best as possible, guys. So the Valkyrie's down. The Bats are down. Bats are going to get a lot of value, more than they honestly should, but we're going to go ahead and go for something here that is really risky. Let's go ahead and go for a Hog Rider. Hog Rider's going to pull this stuff back. We're going to go ahead and Rocket as well. We'll also go for the Electro Spirit. The Rocket comes down on top of the Night Witch. Is it going to be enough here? The Hog Rider only gets one swing. That is honestly really bad. We're going to have to go ahead and Dark Goblin. We'll go ahead and Valkyrie. And is that Dark Goblin going to take it, guys? It is. It is. No, it's not. What? Dark Goblin, what are you doing, man? Oh. Shoot. Alright, listen. We're leaving this in the video. Many reasons why, right? Because we easily should have won that. The fact that the Golem didn't walk to the hidden Tesla's beyond me. Not sure why, but the golden Tesla was in a place where I figured the Golem would just go to. But also, I mean, hey, that Dark Goblin, how did it die? Come on now, Dark Goblin. We needed you. That was a pretty tough matchup, and we still easily should have won that. Obviously, the Tesla misplay. That's on me. But for the most part, just be safe with your Teslas. You guys will win these games. And that was a lot of fun today, guys. So easy decks. They're crazy strong. You don't need legendary cards, like I said. Very strong decks in Clash Royale right now. So if you enjoyed this video, you're going to use the decks. Definitely make sure you leave a like. Use code Diddy. And I really appreciate you guys for watching. Master Diddy-san, out.